Daily.
Sworn is a co-op action roguelike, where 1 to 4 players reclaim a fallen Camelot from the grip of a corrupted King Arthur and his twisted knights. Whether battling alone or with allies, every fight is a test of skill, strategy, and the bonds of knighthood. Familiar legends like Merlin and Nimue offer their guidance, while the Fey Lords bestow powerful blessings, allowing players to shape their own path to victory. With thousands of possible builds, every knight's journey is unique. The beautifully crafted comic book world, inspired by Mike Mignola's art, is as mesmerizing as it is deadly. Camelot has fallen, but the question remains, will you rise? Reviewers are of the opinion that Sworn delivers a thrilling co-op roguelike experience reminiscent of Hades, yet with its own unique twist. The gameplay is fast-paced and smooth, featuring multiple character classes, diverse weapons, and an engaging meta-progression system. While the story may not be as deeply woven as its inspiration, the variety of builds, impactful upgrades, and Fey companions add depth to each run. The game shines in multiplayer, offering a rewarding challenge that keeps players coming back for more. Some balancing tweaks are still in progress, and a few mechanics need refinement, but the developers' commitment to improvement is evident. Fans of the genre, especially those who enjoyed Hades, will find plenty to love, especially if they have friends to grind with. Ambulance Life, a paramedic simulator, is a high-stakes, fast-paced simulation that puts players in the shoes of an emergency responder racing against time. Developed by the minds behind police simulator patrol officers, this game challenges players to navigate the bustling streets of San Pellicano, treating injuries ranging from minor scrapes to life-threatening burns. Every accident is different, demanding quick thinking, precision, and adaptability. With realistic procedures, diverse districts, and unpredictable emergencies, it's a test of skill, nerves, and compassion. Some decisions will haunt Yaubacas in this line of work. Not everyone makes it. Can you handle the pressure? Reviewers are of the opinion that the game falls short due to performance issues and persistent graphical glitches. Frame rate drops and stuttering make it frustrating to play, while floating character models and visual errors break immersion. Some players, particularly those with high-end PCs, report unplayable conditions, crashes, and shader-related issues. Others acknowledge the game's potential, praising its medical approach and engaging emergency scenarios, but note that mechanics feel unfinished, with missing interactions and illogical patient treatments. While a few enjoy it despite its flaws, many argue it was released too soon, leaving players uncertain whether to recommend it.
Assistance required on the corner of 5th and 24th Street. A gas station has exploded and we require...
Stray Path is a roguelike card game packed with endless surprises and strategic depth. Each run drops players into a randomly generated world where every decision counts. Keep or discard skill and item cards, engage in battle or slip past enemies, hoard gear or leave it behind. Dragging and flipping cards like a high-stakes game of free cell, players must carve their own path through shifting dangers and unexpected rewards. With over 100 pieces of equipment and wildly different playstyles, every adventure is a fresh challenge. One flip might bring a game-changing treasure, another could unleash an elite foe. The only certainty: no two journeys are ever the same. Victory or defeat is in the cards, just don't expect the deck to play fair. Reviewers are of the opinion that Stray Path offers a unique fusion of free cell mechanics and roguelike gameplay, creating an experience that feels both familiar and innovative. The game's strategic depth comes from maneuvering cards, whether enemies, loot, or obstacles within the grid-based system, adding a puzzle-like element to combat. However, its shift from the demo's sole progression system to unlocking items via Steam achievements has been met with criticism, as it leads to an initial burst of progress followed by a grind-heavy stall. While character variety and strategic decision-making are praised, the reliance on RNG for relic builds and repetitive boss fights limit replayability. Suggestions for improvements include better UI for unreleased content, synergy indicators for relics, and more sound effects. Despite its flaws, Stray Path's clever mechanics and reality-bending gameplay make it an intriguing entry in the genre, though some wish all characters were cats. Keep Driving is a road trip through a sun-bleached, early 2000s summer, where the only thing standing between you and a distant festival is the unpredictable open road. A procedurally generated pixel art world stretches ahead, filled with winding highways, quiet country lanes, and the occasional frustratingly slow tractor. Every stop is a decision, every detour a new story, and every hitchhiker a potential friend or a problem waiting to happen. With a unique turn-based system, challenges are solved using whatever skills or scraps happen to be in reach. The car can be upgraded, repaired, and customized, but the real question isn't whether it will make it to the festival, it's what kind of journey it'll take to get there. And when the trip is over, the road calls again, offering another chance to take a different path, meet different people, and hear different songs on that mix CD humming from the stereo. Reviewers are of the opinion that Keep Driving is more than just a gametes an experience, a road trip through nostalgia, freedom, and unexpected encounters. Blending resource management with a compelling sense of atmosphere, it offers players a long drive to a festival where every decision matters. Money, rest, and car maintenance are just the beginning. The hitchhikers picked up along the way bring their own strengths, quirks, and sometimes trouble. The soundtrack, the pixel art landscapes, and the little details like a bag of chips visually depleting create an immersive journey. With multiple endings and branching side quests, it encourages replayability, even if the first few attempts might feel like trial and error. The game rewards perseverance with a satisfying sense of progression, as upgrades persist between runs. A spiritual successor to Oregon Trail in a modern setting, Keep Driving turns the open road into an adventure full of risks, choices, and stories worth remembering.